This is Suzanne Smith, student number M171220COS, and this is my video submission for the non-sterile compounding of an ointment practical lab. So the first thing I would need to do is perform my calculations. Today we will be making a dilantin 5% in zinc oxide ointment, a total of 40 grams. To determine how much dilantin I need, I took X equals the amount of dilantin I need and did 0.05 times 40 because I need 5% of the 40 grams. That gives me 2 grams of dilantin is how much dilantin I need. So then Y equals 40 minus X, because Y is how much zinc oxide ointment I need. So Y is 40 minus 2, since X equals 2, which gives me 38 grams of zinc oxide. And then to determine the 10% margin of error, I took the dilantin amount that I needed, which is 2 grams, multiplied that by 10%, which gave me 0.2 grams. So for the maximum amount of dilantin, it is 2 grams plus 0.2 grams, which is 2.2 grams. And the minimum amount is 2 grams minus 0.2 grams, which is 1.8 grams. And then for the zinc oxide margin of error, it's 38 grams times 10% gives me 3.8 grams. So for the maximum amount, it's 38 grams plus 3.8 grams, which gives me 41.8 grams for my maximum. And 38 grams minus 3.8 grams is 34.2 grams, which is my minimum amount needed. Then I need to gather all of my necessary materials. I have my calculations here. I have my master formula sheet here. I have my compounding log here. Upside down. My prescription label, my gloves, 2 paper weights, one for the dilantin, one for the zinc oxide. I have my cocoa butter cream, which is the dilantin. I have my tubes of petroleum jelly, which is the zinc oxide. I have my alcohol pads for sterilizing my tools. I have the ointment jar to put the ointment in once I am done. Spatula, since we will be mixing this using the spatulation method. My scale, which I don't have turned on because we're not using it yet. And the ointment paper. Well, I actually have a second piece of ointment paper here that I will be using to mix everything on. And now I'm going to go wash my hands with the aseptic hand washing technique. All right, we're going to turn the water on and let it come up to a lukewarm temperature. That's not it. Turn the water off with a clean paper towel. Use another one to blot our hands dry. And our hands are all clean and ready to be put in the gloves. Okay, now that I have washed my hands, it is time to put on my gloves. And then I will use the alcohol pad to clean my materials. That would be both paper boat or weighing boats. Allow that to air dry. The weighing boat, I should allow that to air dry. The scale, will allow that to air dry as well. And then the spatula that I will be using to mix the ointment. I will dispose of the alcohol pad. While this air dries, I will make sure that I have my lid ready to just take off the top of that when it is time to put the compounded ointment into the ointment jar. All right, it looks like my materials have dried. So let's turn the scale on. Place the paper or the weighing boat on it. Tear it out. It is at 0. Then I will add cocoa buttercream or my dilantin. I am looking to get as close to 2 grams as possible, no more than 2.2 grams and no less than 1.8 with the margin of error. We are at 2.5, which is more than I should have. So we are going to scoop just a tiny bit out. Place it back in our dilantin tube. Put the lid back on it. Get another alcohol prep pad. And clean our spatula again. All right, while that is drying, I have 2 grams of the dilantin. Oh, wrong one, sorry. 2 grams of the dilantin. And I will set that to the side. Now I will place the weighing boat on the scale, tear it out. And I need 38 grams of zinc oxide or the petroleum jelly. 20.7. We're at 33.4. 36.9. I'm trying to get as close to 38 as I can. All right, and we are at 38.3. Excuse me. Oh, we just shifted to 38 point. Oh no, 38.3. Sorry, 38.3 grams. All right, so now we are done with the scale. We can turn it off. Then we are going to take our dilantin and scoop it out onto our ointment paper here that we will be mixing on. And then we are going to take our zinc oxide and place it next to our dilantin. Like so. And then we are going to carefully fold them into each other. Until there are no streaks, there are no specks, and it is all fully mixed in. Still seeing a little bit of streaks down here at the base, just a couple. So we're just going to keep folding. I think we are good with the streaks. So now it is time to place it in our ointment jar. First thing we want to do is pack the bottom of it so that there are no air bubbles once we fill it with the ointment. We want to make a little pocket in here in the ointment jar. So we're going to smear it over the entire bottom part. And then we are going to pack it along the sides of the ointment jar. have our nice little pocket ready in here. We are going to continue to put the rest of the ointment in the jar. Making sure to pack it down as we go. Get all of this ointment off of the ointment paper. Okay. Finish packing our ointment into the jar. Smooth it down to where it is even. Got some on the edge there. Right, and there is our packaged ointment. I'm going to put the lid on it. Apply our prescription label for Luis Ballinger and his dilantin oxide ointment compound. Then I'm going to take my pen, and it says that the date is 3/2/2025. Says to use before 3/2/2026, but as it is a compounded ointment, we're going to cross that out and assign a beyond use date of 30 days out, because it is a compounded ointment. That is going to be April 2nd, 2025. So we're going to go 04/02/2025. There is our beyond use date. And then we are going to come over here to our master formula sheet. We're going to write today's date, 3/2/25. We made 40 grams of dilantin, 5% / zinc oxide. The expiration date is going to be 4/2/25. It was prepared by myself, Suzanne Smith. And we're going to go to our compounding log, and we're going to fill that out. 3/2/25. The prescription number is 995335. The ingredient name is dilantin. The manufacturer, according to our master formula sheet, is Park Davis. Division Pfizer. The lot number would be GEF 82022 MCF. The expiration date is 8/2030. The quantity used was, I think, right at 2 grams. I'm double checking my photos. It was exactly 2 grams. The compound expiration date is 4/2/25. The second ingredient, 3/2/25, for the same prescription number, 995335, is the zinc oxide ointment. The manufacturer is Rugby. The lot number is MAA 82022. The expiration date is 12/2030. The amount that we used was 38.3 grams. The compound expires April 2nd of 25. Oh, the preparation name is Dilantin 5% in zinc oxide ointment. And now I'm going to go clean my materials. Thank you.